Are we allowing people to fly fish?
No.
Okay, correct. Well, we could allow it, but it'd ruin it for everyone, and that's not what we're about.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Deep Drop. This is a fishing podcast, but different. If you're new here, welcome. It's great to have you on board. Welcome to the community, the greatest community that there is ever. I mean,
Fact.
you know, the World Cup has taken the world by storm. Still not as good a community as the Deep Drop community. Whatever.
It's a close number. It's close number 2.
It's thereabouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's in the same park.
Yeah. I am Luke McCredden, and this voice you're hearing is, of course, Adam Ring. Adam, for people that have just joined or people that have been around and been part of the Deep Drop journey for some time, that have maybe been around for so long that it's starting to confuse them what the Deep Drop is about, I throw to you, my friend, just to give us a bit of clarity on what the Deep Drop is all about.
Well, the Deep Drop is really a homage to the finer things in life. And I'll give you an example. I'm currently recording from a hotel room. Now, as we know, amenities these days are pricey. And Luke, before we actually hit record, you had to ask me to turn down the fucking fan because I've got the heater blasting at 26 degrees. Now, I don't do that at home because it's expensive, but I'm not at home. And I'll be running that bad boy all night. It's actually finally got cold. It'll be a couple of degrees overnight. And it's appreciating those finer things in life, like pumping a heater when you don't have to pay for it. It's the same feeling you get when you hear the Deep Drop jingle.
That's not bad. Yeah.
You're just like, you know what? This is something I can get around.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you're walking into a warm house after being out in the cold all day.
Yep. And you're like, how good is modern life?
Yeah. Sweet, and people that will, you know, that might hopefully check out some of the clips on Instagram or whatever. Sweet brickwork you've got going on in the background there, by the way.
Mate, I've got everything. I've got a little bit of a
shelf.
Lamp, little sweet lamp situation. I don't know what that thing is.
It's like a recess you have in your shower to put, you know, your soaps and your shampoos on.
It's like someone punched a hole in the wall and they've gone, maybe we just put a shelf there.
Let's fix it with something decorative.
And let's paint it white. Why not?
You've mentioned it's cold, Ads. It is proper cold at the moment. I do have a question about the cold, though. When and why is a witch's tit referred to when we talk to about how cold it is? Is a witch's tit cold? Like, who discovered that?
It's a really good question. And I'd love to break it down, but we don't want this thing to go on for too long.
Okay.
We write it down.
Okay.
Maybe it's a topic. We will get there. Yeah.
Maybe it's a topic we can discuss over on YouTube. Ads, I just wanted to throw to the socials because obviously we love it. We love everyone getting involved and reaching out and giving us a message about how they're feeling, how their day's going, what's happening in the fishing world, or just what's happening in life. You can do that on Instagram. You can do that on Spotify itself. Just drop a comment straight on the episode. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and you can fire off an email at thedeepdrop.au. Ads, the reason I mentioned YouTube, I guess threw down a challenge last week about, you know, AI, and you can see straight through the background. But by the way, you're all for the background changes. You're a pro background AI changer.
Yep.
So we thought, all right, well, let's do this. And I grabbed 7 images, some of which I edited through AI, the background, and then presented them to you. And that's all. You can check that all out over on YouTube, the Deep Drop YouTube channel now, and see how Adam went. Let's just say I was surprised at the result. I think you were probably surprised at the result.
Listen, I performed like the Spurs in, I think it was game 3 or 4 in the NBA Finals. I got out to a massive lead early.
Yeah. You got cocky.
And I put the cue in the rack at halftime.
Yeah.
And I got destroyed on the back end. I still did finish above 500 though.
You did.
Spoiler alert. Go
and check it out. See what you think. See what you think of because I think I think the images were sharp. Most people would just look at that and go, "Yep, fair game, play on." Anyway, we're going to do it again because I'm not convinced. I basically want to defeat you 0-7 is my aim.
Ooh, you want to go the sweep?
Yeah, I want to sweep you. I want to sweep you off your feet, Adam. So anyway, you can check that out over on YouTube. Give it a follow, give it a subscribe, all the stuff, and then keep your eye out for when new videos drop. Quick one, ads. Pelagic. We love the gear. We're in it right now. Comfy as, great gear. The mid-year sale, we teased it last week. It is on right now as we speak. That is the 2026 mid-year sale, Adam. If you go to au.pelagicgear.com right now, you can get 30 to 50% off selected styles, and I must enforce this while stocks last, because I'm not sure some of that stock will even reach the 19th of July cutoff date.
It won't.
No, it's going.
I've had a peruse.
Yeah, get in before ads. So that was what I was going to say.
It won't make it.
No, so 30 to 50% off selected styles while stocks last. au.pelagicgear.com. Check it out. I mean, we're massive fans, and as you can see, absolutely
great gear
all over it. Yeah,
great gear. Now, before we launch into it, Luke, I also have a quick shout out at the top of the show.
Okay.
Very, very close mate of mine, DC, reached out during the week, and one of his good mates from where he lives, his son just received his first fishing license. Now, it's not the fishing license that you and I think. It's one of the, like you can register it's like a children's pass type thing for the kids. And they send him out a little welcome pack and all that sort of stuff, and really cool. I wanted to shout out to young Ethan. I wanted to welcome him to the Deep Drop community. I also want to welcome him to the broader fishing family.
Yeah,
because you're in. You're a license holder.
Yeah.
You're a license holder. So you're part of the fishing family, which means you're part of the Deep Drop community.
Yep.
Shout out to you, Ethan. Welcome.
Ethan,
catch
welcome to the community. Get amongst it.
Send your catch through. Send us some topics. If you send us some topics, we'll keep the language down so you can hear it.
Oh, okay. So junior community.
Junior burger.
Okay, so let's keep it clean for the junior burger. Should we do maybe a Deep Drop Junior podcast series? You know what I mean? Which would be hard. We got to tone it down. So
we might learn some stuff.
Might be ABC for kids. If you're listening, we could do a show.
we can put them up on YouTube, kids.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah. There you go. Don't mind it. Well, Ethan, welcome to the community. Great to have you on board. Thanks for the message. That's brilliant. Speaking of kids, it is, as we record this, Adam, and wherever you are, it changes slightly. Various parts of the country, school holidays, and obviously part of the beauty of it is kids are free and able to do stuff. And I took a couple of days off so I think we spoke about, we went fishing one arvo and we did all that. And then we went to the bounce, I think it's called Flip Out, the sort of play centers or the trampoline park type situations. Yep. Always fun, always amusing.
Yep.
I've got a thought, and it just got me thinking, and this is probably, I don't know, I get trapped in these thoughts and I can't get them out of my head. So I wanted to bring it to the table tonight for you, Adam, but the Deep Drop community. When it comes to these sort of bounce trampoline parks, theme parky type arrangements, where's the fishing option? Now, let me be clear. I'm not talking, having a fishing section of bounce. I'm talking a standalone fishing theme park.
Are we about to create Fishing World, the theme park?
Maybe, but because I think there's a great opportunity for a kids. Well, maybe it's a section of a bigger theme park, but a kids fishing theme park, school holidays, that's the only place you need to go.
Mate, fuck the kids. I'm in.
Well, no. Well, I think we can get to that because I've got some ideas about the broader audience, the adults, the mums and dads, the teenagers, everyone, grandparents can get involved. But initially I was kind of thinking...
Okay, so you're talking like a Disney World type situation.
Well,
that's how big this park's going to be.
Well, it could be, but it could also be localised into smaller towns for smaller... again, like the size of a bounce, or I don't know what they call it all around the place. They're all different. But, that sort of thing. There's laser tag, there's bloody trampoline parks, there's probably water parks and stuff like that as well.
Yep.
What about school holidays? Hey, kids, let's go to, I don't know what you want to call it, Junior Anglers Park World, whatever. And it's But I needed to kind of break this down because you might say straight off the bat, shit idea, Luke. Let's move on to the next topic. But I kind of wanted to brainstorm it with you and if it can work out and what sort of things would we have initially. And like I said, we're talking about the junior burgers. We're talking about getting the kids.
So we'll start from the kids and work our way up.
Start from the kids and let's work our way up to the elite. So I want to go all the way. I don't want to go just to the the weekend.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah. I'm going all the way. So just to get, because we and we've said it before, we're based in Victoria and our local fisheries, the VFA, do some cool stuff for school holidays by stocking lots of local lakes with trout and stuff. And that's cool. Could be better.
Yeah, could be better.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, know what you're saying.
So I think if you were to walk into the said park, there's ponds.
Yes.
Number of them. You know what I mean? Straight off the bat. That's the simple one, right?
That's the ones where you can take the, like the 3 and 4 year olds, you can give them a little kids combo. They're guaranteed to see a trout flopping around or a yellow or whatever. We can talk species later on. But
stagnant water. It's just a pond. There's nothing to it. Yep.
Guaranteed. Put a pellet on, catch a fish.
Away you go.
Yeah, perfect.
People in there helping you net them, so the kids get to have a look. Yeah. And I'd like to say most of these parks, well, we'll get to it, but catch and release, certainly the kids' parks at this point.
Yeah.
And then I think it needs to. Where does the entertainment sort of start kicking in? Because that's fun for the toddlers and for the real youngsters.
Yep.
Where does the the equivalent of trampolines and big slides and rope swings and that equivalent come into it? You know what I mean? Is there,
Is it still a pond setup, but with a better class of fish in it?
Maybe. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So it could be the next size up fish. Here, do you know what I was thinking? Have you ever been to one of those water parks and they're pretty commonly named like Lazy River, and it kind of goes like a perimeter of just like this water that's moving constantly.
Yep.
What about some sort of moat around the outside of this park that is the Lazy River? You're not going in it, swimming, but you're in little rafts. Safe, completely safe. Everything's, monitored and you can't fall in and you've got to wear a life jacket, do the right thing, but you're just constantly going. So kids, all of a sudden, it's a little bit educational. They start learning how to work lures or their baits while they're moving. You're not moving fast.
What if you're in, because I love the idea. I love it. It goes around the whole park. Like, it's decent. Like, you're on it. If you jump in, you're on it for, what do you reckon, 15 minutes?
15 minute lap. So it's slow. It moves slow and it goes in and out. There's some lay downs. So your kids start getting educated about snag fishing. What
if you're trolling the whole Lazy River?
Maybe.
So it's not necessarily a cast and retrieve type situation. It's something that you can take your 4 to 8 year old, who's maybe not done a lot of fishing and not as experienced, but they get the experience of these little, like boats with high sides. Yep. It's got a couple of rods that are just in rod hole and just basic stuff. And you just tow around some spinners or something.
Let's create the theatre though. Let's make them basically scaled down versions of game boats. So the back, 100%. So when you're sitting looking out, you're looking across the transom of a game boat.
Yeah. So and just to add, because it's a theme park, right? So it needs to have some unexpected cool, right? So in the Lazy River that you're cruising around on the back of a game boat, you're looking out, you've got a couple of rods out, high sides, life jacket, doing it properly.
Yeah.
And you're trolling around and you're picking up, some little reddies or some little trout or whatever.
Yeah.
But you throw 15 stonkers in there. So you've got kilometers of, say, this 10-minute round trip in the Lazy River, but your every chance, though the chance is slim, you could just hook a 12-pound trout.
Yeah, I'm interested that you went freshwater because my mind went salt and there were Australian salmon. The miniature game fish. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's the kicker? What's the stonker?
Kingy.
Oh yes, mate. This is the best.
Yeah.
So you're towing around slugs? No.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
Like hard bodies and little skirts.
Each boat's got a little tackle box. You can pick what your spread is.
And they it's all barbless. We're being safe.
Right. Yep.
With little ocky skirts, a slug, 100 mil hard body, and that's probably it. That's probably all you need initially. Yep. And you can choose, or the kid can choose, and obviously you've got to be accompanied by an adult. You're harnessed, so you've got the full gimbal set up.
You're in a seat.
You're in a seat.
Strapped into a game chair.
Yeah.
Catching 40 to 45 centimetre sambos.
Yeah. And do you know what? Maybe the fresh and salt thing depends on where it is. If this park's in, Dubbo, then maybe it's a freshwater theme.
Or because they only have freshwater around, is it their chance to get a bit of saltwater experience?
Perhaps. But then, then it's annoying for the parents because the kids go, let's go chase Kingies, Dad. And you go, fuck, it's a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Thanks, theme park. Yeah.
So but you know what? That's what they're there for.
No. Yeah.
And how big are the kicker kings? 5 kegs?
We're up
6
to 5.
kegs?
We're not pushing too hard because we want
because you got to have numbers of all the sambos and shit. So they need to be 30 to 40 centimeters or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like a bit of weight in them too. So it's not. Yeah. There's some
But
smaller fish and whatever, but yeah.
You just got like a 65 centimeter king. You're a chance.
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
That's pretty cool.
The parents are like, "Is it a king? Oh, fuck. Oh no, good job, little Johnny. No, it's good. It's a salmon. Well done. Fuck." That's good. Okay, so we've got the trolling moat around the outside. We've got the ponds on the inside with the trout and your and potentially bass.
Perfect.
Or maybe there's a native section that really emphasises the Australian natives. There's some bass. There's some, I don't know,
Macquarie perch,
macas,
trout cod.
Yep, this is great. So that's a good, really
good intro.
Good start. Yeah.
Yep. So you walk in,
but I think
you walk in, you get your ticket, you walk in, you grab yourself a locker and a cabana.
Yep. Yeah, good.
Because you got to leave your shit somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you walk into the first section, which is your basic freshwater pond.
Yeah. Yep.
You're just dangling a bit of. It's not even. It's just
power bait.
Yeah, it's
nuggets,
it's pallet type shit.
Yeah,
and it's your traditional trout farm sort of setup.
Yep. Yes, exactly. Yeah, which is fine, and like I said, add theatre with some decorations and shit. That's fine.
Yeah. So you can muck around there, and then you can move into the lazy moat.
Yep.
Which is loaded with sambos.
Yep.
And
the odd kingy,
and a school of 65 centimeter kings, just to keep excitement levels high.
Yeah, and I think that the boats that are on the moat, it's one kid per boat, so it's not so we're not running spreads. It's one kid, one line out, or maybe two.
Oh, kid and adult.
Yeah, 2 lines out. Yep.
So
okay.
2 lines out, and they're just on basic little glass rods. Like this is just fun for the kids, basically.
Fun. And then there's the native pond, which is slightly big. So that's where the slightly bigger fish are. You've got and harder fighting fish for the sort of preteens. You've got your bass and the trout cod, the macas and that sort of thing. I do think also, given that, what kids are like, they get bored easy and just want to keep moving from thing to thing. So it's not all about the water. So there'll be casting simulations. There'll be like target. So you've got, Bill Classen's casting slugs. Bill will probably be there tying them on for you.
Yeah, easy.
And just pegging casting slugs at targets, and the targets are fun. It might be you scan your mum and dad's face, and the faces are moving around, and you get to cast.
That's right. Or it's like a whack-a-mole type setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Something pops up, and you try and peg a cast at it.
Yeah,
it's all a bit of fun. I think there's like, in a lot of these things, there's like an arcade. Instead of video games, there's like 35 fish fighting simulators.
Simulators, I love that.
So if the weather's a bit shit, or maybe some just aren't interested in handling fish in bits and pieces, you can ease them into it. You can take them into the simulator. They can hook up to a marlin, or they can hook up to a dogtooth tuna, and you've just got different species set up in this massive virtual sort of room.
And you know how it's always those sorts of parks are loud as fuck and overstimulating for a lot of senses? It's the same. We've got screens everywhere, fishing, TV content sort of, all over the joint. Kids are just it's fucking
Yeah, going
great.
mental. Yeah, you're trying to
Going
melt them
mental.
down. Yep.
Yeah, and that's the idea. So I think that's the guts of it, Ads. I think there's multiple ponds. There's because I've got some really good ideas for bigger theme parks for the whole family.
Me too.
I'm kind of excited to get into that. So I think if that kid park was available, mate, we'd be there most days on school holidays.
Oh, I'd get a yearly membership.
One more thing, absolutely you would. The memberships are available and they're affordable. One more thing, you mentioned weather. Doesn't matter. Completely weatherproof. Every day of the year, it's undercover. And the moat is undercover with open sides. So you know what? If you're getting a bit wet on the rain, that's part of it because that does happen. But
what if it weaves in and out of? It's mostly covered, but you've got some open sections.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would affect the fishing. Imagine the fishing was better.
This is what the kids will learn.
Yes.
This is what they'll learn.
This is big.
You know?
This is big.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. So if you're a parent listening to this, what do you think? Let us know if there's anything else that we've missed. I think there's some real good opportunities there just to keep them busy for a few hours because you book it a 2-hour session at a time, probably.
Or is it just like a theme park? You buy your entry ticket and leave.
Just go around, move around, yeah,
do whatever you want.
Because I still in my mind it's a relatively small theme park, but I've got some big plans.
It's more of it's like an experience park where it's like Hillsville Sanctuary. You can either go to the zoo, where there's all the decent shit, or you go to the Hillsville Sanctuary where you'll see some free range wallabies and stuff, and it's cool.
Yeah.
You have to feed them and stuff, and they have a bit of a bird show and a little reptile enclosure, but it's not the zoo.
You're not going to see a hippo.
Yes, that's right. It's not the zoo.
No. Well, maybe there's some feeding ponds in the kids thing too, where you can drop I don't know, just spitballing a full trout in a Murray cod pond and just watch it get smashed.
Yes.
You could, because even trout are fun to watch feed, but when you see a big cod just explode, and they'd have feeding times, I reckon, so they're hungry as fuck.
Yeah, and you just hear release the ducks, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be mental.
Yeah. So there you go. There's something in that.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. So kids, tick. Move on.
Looking for your next fishing weapon? Bar Crusher is Australia's #1 fishing boat builder, leading the industry in design, excellence and quality. For the most advanced plate aluminium fishing boats, or to build your dream boat online, visit barcrusher.com.au. Pelagic high-performance offshore gear is built for fishing, offering the best in technical apparel, premium polarized optics, and ocean-inspired accessories. Using the latest fabrics and feedback from top anglers around the world, Pelagic products deliver comfort, style, and sun protection for those long days on the water. Visit au.pelagicgear.com to see the full range.
Adam, I want to talk you through, because my mind went places when I started thinking about it, and I'm glad that you're on board, and I'm glad that you've thrown a few ideas out there, because it's matching my energy. I'm excited about it.
This is best.
But then I'm like, fuck me. Like, what about, the equivalent of a, Dream World, Movie World, Sea World type arrangement as far as scale? I mean, Sea World, we're halfway there.
Yeah, that's right. All we need is fishing rings and catching dolphins and shit.
Yeah. I just thought, can you imagine a theme park that size, but it's fishing?
So the thing, when I thought, okay, how do you keep? Because I said it's going to be pretty easy. Like at this level, we're talking the zoo version, not.
Yeah, no. We're talking we're talking
full
spending a full day.
Yeah, the major cities, this is the big attraction.
Yeah, like you're rocking in, mum and dad are having a coffee, you're thinking about lunch at some point during the day, then you start going, shit, it's getting late. Do we eat something here before we head home? Because by the time we get home, it's going to be dinner.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, like a full fucking day.
So I think, okay, how do you make this sustainable for everybody. I'm not just talking about hardcore fishers, but if, say, those families where maybe mum or dad's the fisho, the other's like, yeah, it's all good, you go do your thing, or you can take them as well. First thing I thought was, you know when you go to the Melbourne Aquarium?
Yep.
One the biggest draw card of the joint is walking through those tunnels underneath. And it's like you're under the water and you can see.
Yeah. Yep.
Think that sort of a setup.
Yeah.
But there's boats above you with people fishing.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
So you can see all of the fish react.
Yeah.
You could be looking over to the left and right out the corner of your eye, you see a bass zip out from a snag and nail a crankbait. And you're just like, oh, and then the bass dives and busts the guy off, and he just suck shit.
Yeah,
or
that was mad. Yeah,
you're looking up at boats going, massive cod over there, like massive cod. Again, it's this massive overstimulation, not sure what's happening.
Yeah. I think that's a massive draw card, as you mentioned. It is at the aquarium, so it's all visual. You're really in the environment and experience. I was thinking, because you're right. You mentioned something, and you're right. When you go to theme parks now, not everything's for everyone. Like you might not be a mad fan of crazy roller coasters, but your best mate is, so off he goes while you go do something else. Or, you might be desperate to go on the Batman ride, but I couldn't give a fuck about Batman, so I'm going to go check out the Looney Tunes fucking teapots or whatever they're called. So I was, I don't know. So I thought, I think we need for this grand scale park to break it up initially. Freshwater world.
Yes.
Ocean world, which, blue water type, that sort of thing. And then, I don't know, it might be a estuary, don't know what you call it, but the estuary inshore world. And so you've kind of broken it up into 3 parts almost to start with. Now you can go anywhere you want. It's all open. Once you're in the park, you can go anywhere
segmented.
you want. But it's segmented. So at least if you're just a die-hard freshwater, then you're just probably going to go left. You know what I mean? And then you get head in there and spend most of the day in there, which is fine. Within that, there's native world, or the native zone, and you go in there. I think there's got to be heaps of fishing experiences within, but also elements of like just being able to see cool shit. So I think you've nailed it. I think, that being able to go underwater and be in that zone, but also on top of the water and actually doing the fishing.
Okay, so it's kind of like you can almost have it as a semi-educational type setup too. Like if you go into freshwater world, there's just this section where there's Murray crays and yabbies, platypus cruising.
Nice.
You've got those native galaxias that you don't see when you're fishing, but are there. And then
touch tanks.
Hell yeah.
Well,
what are we
careful
touching?
of the crays,
Yeah, and the platypus. And
maybe not.
Listen, you can pat some trout.
Yeah. Platypus would be cool to actually have within those tanks or within those enclosures. Absolutely. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Until
I think,
maybe.
No, you don't, because you don't want to
You don't want to
touch them,
You don't
do
want
you?
one eating a lure. No, they'll be in the bit. It's not fishable. It's
not
just
fishable.
This is just the habitat, so you can see the yellows sitting different to the cod and the reddies. Shit scared of the big cod, the trout swimming around up the top.
We both know the cod's going to eat the platypus at some stage, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
so maybe
as
the
soon as
jumbo
lights
cod don't
out.
go in there. The jumbo cod they're in their own thing. But in those zones, like at various those parts, there's talks, there's educational talks. So you know what I mean. At 9:15 a.m., Adam Ring's going to be talking freshwater crays, and at 10:30, Lubin Pfeiffer's going to be there talking about cod.
That's actually pretty cool.
And we employ Lubin, and he works there full time, and he lives there on site, and he maintains the cod tank.
He's a cod keeper.
Keeper, exactly. So there's that. So we're building in education. So the people who might get funny about it go, oh, you know what, our kids are learning and, you know, it's plenty to do there.
Yeah.
But let's get into the cool shit because
So
we
catching some shit.
catching some shit. There's bass. I mean, bass is a big part of what we're building, Aussie bass. Yep. I'm thinking, go with me.
So this is for Freshwater World?
Yeah, I know. We're only at Freshwater World. We're 30 minutes in. But go with me.
We got time.
I want there to be a night fishing simulator for bass. Actually, it's not night. It's dusk and dawn simulator. Mm-hmm. So you're actually fishing indoors with a fully manually controlled climate and time of day.
Yep.
And you book in your session to fish, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And you're in there. Effectively, it is a same sort of moat type arrangement to a degree, and we can finesse that a bit later, but it's skinny water bass. And you've got darkness, sun just coming up type arrangement, and then your session's over. And then on the flip side, you've got the sun dipping as well. And it's a top water experience. That's all it is.
It's brilliant. We're forgetting one thing.
What?
There's more than just Victoria.
Yeah.
We need like a barra section.
Hey, mate, we haven't got there yet. This is what.
Fuck!
This is
Okay. So what's say Freshwater World, for example?
Yeah.
Is this another part to Freshwater World?
Yeah. This is within the Freshwater World. This is within Freshwater World.
Okay. So
there's bass.
There's the southern section.
Yeah. So there's the bass,
cod, yellers,
and then we move into the northern species as well.
Yeah.
It's all part of. So there is simulations in once you are in it. So it's like it's climate controlled. So you walk into the Barra simulation zone, which is the size of a footy field, by the way. We're not talking small scale. Yeah. You have to get around with buggies when you go from station to station. Yeah.
Love this.
Once you get inside there, full climate controlled, the Barra world is hot as fuck. Like it's
humid as all piss.
Yeah. You got to bring a change of clothes because you're sweating through what you're wearing in Barra world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's that's got this is where it gets interesting. There's impoundment Barra, then there's wild Barra.
Well, do you get the option to maybe
wild Barra's in estuary world?
Yes.
So we'll get to that.
Yeah.
How long have we got, by the way?
This is awesome. Okay, so no. This is cool. So you can book in your sessions based around topwater dusk. I feel as though that's
any time of day. By the way, it's not dusk; it's simulated dusk. The fish. You wouldn't leave that section. I wouldn't. Well, that's why it costs more for that section. Do you know what I mean? That's not
or
that's
maybe
not free with entry. That's a premium ticket.
Well, maybe the pond, because I'm thinking, okay, well, even if it was climate controlled, perfect, it was dusk and dawn all fucking day.
Yeah, dusk and dawn all day.
Those fish aren't going to eat. So maybe it's segmented where they bring in the fish for a rest and they release a fresh.
Yeah, they have to rest. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fair.
Because everyone's going to want a piece of topwater world in the freshwater section.
You say that, but we haven't gotten a blue water world yet. And just hold your thought because there is some unbelievable things in blue water world that I've already thought of.
Straight away before we get into what's next after freshwater world, I'm thinking straight away it's an absolute necessity and it's a non-negotiable. Cabins. This isn't a one-day experience.
Oh, there's accommodation. Yep.
So we're selling 3 and 5 day packages.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Because what I haven't discussed with you about freshwater world is there is a trout stream that is 5 kilometers long. So that's probably that's
so
one
is it
day.
like the moat? So is it like the moat, but
it's you're on foot. You're hiring waiters, or you get a set of waiters with your cabin waiting for you.
Are we allowing people to fly fish?
No.
Okay, correct.
Fly Fishing World's managed by a different company. That's nice.
It's a competitor. Well, competition makes everyone better, doesn't it?
It's only a few kilometres down the road, but you know,
Yeah. It's smaller
nice.
venue, whatever.
Yeah, it
Doesn't have all the lights and shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, it just we could allow
short
it,
Uber
but
ride.
it just becomes a different thing because
Well, we could allow it, but it'd ruin it for everyone, and that's not what we're about.
I think if we were to allow it, you have to book the whole day, so it's going to cost you shitloads. Do you know what I mean?
And you're only allowed out after hours
Book
when all the normal people are back in their cabins and having dinner.
If you were to book it, it's like it's angling club bookings because you got to book the whole venue. You know when when accommodation venues do that, and you go, you don't want us there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're right.
Groups of
We're going to make it worth our while if you want
minimum
to do
groups
that.
of 20, and you're like, well, it's just me and my wife. And you're like, well, sorry.
Well, better find some friends. How badly do you want it?
So the 5-kilometre trout stream's brilliant, by the way. It's a mix
And
of
it's all trouts. It's all trouts. So
brookies are
like
in there,
brookies,
tiger trout.
tigers,
Yeah.
cheetahs,
Yep.
browns, rainbows.
Yep.
Do we throw some
But there's,
Chinooks?
but they're a bit. Oh, maybe they're kind of in their own stretch, like because it's going to be a real mix of skinny water, a bit of wider, deeper stuff, some shallow,
Couple of runs.
rapid,
Yeah.
and heaps of pools, heaps of snag fishing. Like it's all on foot, right? So there'll be elements where you're wading, parts of it that you're on the banks. It's all very fishable. Obviously, we control the environment, so we want you to experience and enjoy every part of it. The beauty of it is there's no snakes. It's fully controlled. We've got snake handlers on call that are just walking the track the whole time, just to make sure none have slipped through the walls.
Yeah. They've got a strict kill on site order.
Yeah.
I mean, catch and release.
Release.
Snake thing.
Whatever.
Well, there's just no snakes in there. Well, there's
there's
just
no
no snakes in there.
Nah, because you're right. There's none in there, so we don't even need them. Yeah, there's none in there. You can.
It's like New Zealand.
But exactly. So that's going to be a cool one. I look forward to
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, and we have the ability to change that up throughout the course of the year. Like we might change a section of the river. You know what I mean? Like we can really fuck with things. And there'll be platypus in those streams too. So keep an eye out.
Yeah.
That's always a highlight.
Yeah. Point one out. Oh,
Yep.
shit, there's a platypus.
Shit,
And it's not going to get eaten by a cod
no,
because there's no cod in there. It's just the trout.
and the platies and a few yabbies and shit that the platypus eat. So it's all natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Are we happy with Freshwater World so far? Because
Yeah. I think so.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of what else.
Well, I mean, the only other one was, and then we spoke about impoundments. So the other one is the deeper dam type of range, like a mini Eildon in there with yallas and cod. Like, because we probably haven't spoken about cod. But
Hang on. What if we get? Hey, I got one more real quick one. The further you walk down the river, the warmer it gets. Where you end up at a waterfall. JPs.
So it's again climate controlled. So the water's the right temperature. Yeah, that's not bad.
It stops at a waterfall where it looks all beautiful, but there's like a barrier where so the trout can't go in. And then as you get down the waterfall, it's a different climate.
And you look around and you go, fuck! I went from paddocks to jungle.
Yeah, went down a track.
Yeah, that's good.
Ferns and overgrown shit. All of a sudden, it's humid as fuck.
Yeah.
You've got insects and shit everywhere. And you've got
yeah.
sooties and JPs, and you're like, fuck trout. Like, this is where it's at.
But that's why you do that at the end. Because
Correct.
if
It's
you
at the
started
end
with
of the run.
JPs, you're not even
You can't
continuing.
walk up. You can't go up the waterfall. Like, it's at the end.
That's good. Yeah, good call. Great call. Okay. Yep. All right, good. One more thing I forgot, and I did mention cod. So there is a section, and I'm calling it an arena, so go with me. Again, another enclosed fishery. Effectively, it's a dam. It's a dam environment. It's a big bowl. Like it's a deeper water, relatively, plain looking. But what happens once you get in there, you realise lights are out. There is no direct sunlight. There is no natural light. And it's cold as fuck. And all of a sudden you realise
I'm going to need a fucking jacket.
I'm going to need to rug up here, which is supplied.
Yep.
Yep. and you realise your guest tour guide is Kate Norman, and she's going to run you through fishing in the freezing cold for giant Murray cod. So again, Kate is fully employed and works and lives on site.
Just another cod carer, just in a different
We'll do
climate.
talks. She'll do talks. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah, little prezos.
And then take you out for what is, and when you're on the water on the boat, you could be in the middle of Eildon. It's that experiential thing. So you could be, you don't realise you're indoors in a climate controlled environment. So that's that experience. That's pretty cool. And that varies from swim baits to all sorts of shit.
But it's the best form of cold. So it's crisp, but there's no rip and wind or breeze that's going through you.
Oh, every now and then the breeze. We put the fan on, just a bit, just to make you realise.
It's a dam, just to give you a bit of a windswept bang. You know what I mean? Just to keep Kate on her toes. We can't just keep it still water. She's got the scope down. She's worked out where all the no. As soon as you know what I mean, just keep her.
And that's the beauty of it too.
About.
Underneath, we've built some of the most epic snag systems under that water that you don't even know until you see the live scope.
Yeah, that's right. And then we can say to her, "Good luck."
Yeah, and she'll dominate, and that's work that that's a very popular part of the tour.
It's solid. We've only we're 40 minutes in, and we've just done Freshwater World.
What are we doing? Okay, well let's go ads to. I want to take you to Bluewater World if I can. Can I take you to Bluewater World? Because
let's do this.
When you walk in, you think, all right, well, how are they going to do this? Because I've just spent 2 days of your 5-day accommodation stay in Freshwater World, in experiencing everything that Australia's got to offer from a freshwater perspective. How are they going to bring blue? And before you even finish your sentence, you go, oh, shit, because you've just noticed Jigging World.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, let me talk you through Jigging World. What we've got there is basically simulation. So you'll be in boats, but you're not on the water. The boats are kind of attached, so you're not really moving. But what you are hovering over or floating over in these boats is pools of 100 metres of depth.
Oh, you're going real like.
Yep.
We're going to make you work jigging. Like,
oh, fuck yeah.
Like, as in, like, I don't know if I'm up. If I'm doing this on day 4 after 3 full days at other worlds, I don't want to do this.
Work it out. Mate, this is
awesome. Strategy.
Strategize when you're working out your stay. Sometimes people just add a day on at the end because they're like, fuck, I need an extra day for recovery and because I want to try that. And you're jigging. So this is a big pool. This is a big, wide area, but it's also deep as fuck. So we're talking, this is kingies. And the water, by the way, the water's got sort of powered and motorised currents through it. So you're fishing against the elements.
So you're prime.
Here.
And
Real time.
but you're in prime.
Yeah.
You're in prime water.
It's not all 100 metres. So it's to 100 metres. So it there's sections of it that are that 25-ish metres over pretty solid reef ground.
So you've got the progression.
You got the progression. So you're dropping, 60, 80 gram jigs over there, and you progress all your way down to potentially sort of 200, 250, maybe 300 gram jigs.
Yep.
Down into the deeper water where there are, like the kids section had the odd kingy. This one's full of kingies with the odd doggy.
Yes.
So
can we say kings and Samson fish? Because I feel as though Sambos are like a treat. They're like
let's do the whole Seriola family and chuck some amberjack in there.
Oh fuck yeah! You can get the trifecta.
Get the trifecta. That's part of the thing. You get a medal. You get a trophy if you get the trifecta.
Oh, this is big. Okay, I love this.
And then if you happen to catch and land a dogtooth tuna, you get a bonus T-shirt to take home that says "Doggy Style." It says, yes. I went doggy style at Bluewater World. Like a novelty T-shirt.
But there's got to be only out of all that water, it's got to be a proper like you're not supposed to catch it. So there's two doggies.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's only 2 doggies.
And they're borderline uncatchable. Yeah.
But they're 80 kilos.
That's right. Yeah.
So you can have fun catching your 10 to 20 kilo amberjack,
yeah.
sambos, and kings. But then all of a sudden, something eats, and you're like,
This could be it. Get
This
me t-shirt ready, boys.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm just about to take it doggy style, boys. I'm on.
Yeah.
And then you just get reefed because there's bombies and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, and that's the thing. So you're not going to be doing the 100-meter section for long. Like, let's be real. So that's why I want to make sure we incorporate up one end. And we're talking, again, probably two MCG size. Oh, this is big, this area, by the way, the jigging area.
Oh, yeah.
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 So you've got a really good area, good size area that's full of bommies and reef and rubble where you could jig snapper, and there's heaps of snapper, there's coral trout. I liken this to sort of the central part of the WA coastline where you get, around Geraldton, where you get that mix of southern and northern species.
Big time.
You're every chance of getting, what pink snapper, as parts of the country call it, and coral trout in the same drift.
Yeah.
There's jewfish, WA jewfish.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're there. Don't worry about that.
But when your progression from, say, 20 meters to 100, it's free reign. So you could get lucky and you find that on that specific day that you're there, all the kings are in 30 meters.
That's right. Absolutely. Which we know that is very, very realistic.
Because then it gives you you go home and brag to your mates and you go, I went to Jigging World. The kings were in 20.
Yep.
And your mate's like, oh, that's fucked. I went the week before and they were all in 100.
They were all in 100.
Everything was in 100.
Yeah. Guess what those mates do the next weekend? Come back to Jigging World. Yeah.
Yep.
So from us, as the owners, this is brilliant. That's what we want to happen.
Repeat customers. Again, memberships.
Now, I'm aware that we don't have all the space in the world. We have to try and consolidate a little bit. So here's what I'm pitching to you. Jigging World is 6 a.m. to midday. From midday to 8 p.m., because we want a bit of after dark stuff, it's Top Water World. Same species, same water.
Change the climate.
Change the climate. Change the barometer, because we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're not idiots.
It's a bit like the Truman Show. We can control everything.
We control everything. You're in our world now, bitches.
We find the best conditions, like I said, barometer, wind, temperature, everything, tides, because it's tides, that trigger top water bites. All of a sudden, those 280-kilo doggies could be cruising subsurface. You don't know.
Yeah, that's right. You don't know, but you're gonna know.
You're gonna get bites from sambos and kingies and snapper even will come up.
Yeah, why not?
Some of those trout will come up because there's bommies, like I said, those bommies.
Yep.
And what actually happens is, I forgot to mention this, during Jigging World, the bommies are somewhat mid-water, like they're not right up at the surface. They rise.
What?
The top water
low
world.
Tide. It's like low tide.
Exactly. During the transition from jigging to top water,
the tide changes and 100.
So what we also didn't mention, and it's kind of not advertised, but they're there. There's a dozen GTs in there, and they're fucking huge.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. And you know that these could be in 20 metres or 100.
Because the doggies are going to be the pinnacle, but there's only two, and they're enormous. Like, they're 80 kilos. You're not going to get an 80-kilo GT, but if there's like half a dozen 20-kilo GTs cruising around, you're still going to know about it.
It's a big area. Fuck it. Let's have a school of GT. Let's have a good, because we want people to catch GT.
Mixture of size? Or just all 20s?
Yeah. No. A
but not little ones, 10s to 20s.
10s to 20s. Okay, yeah. And don't get me wrong, it's not all about just trophies. If you're jigging, there's going to be some undesirables. You might be jigging for snapper, and we're putting in Gurnet and Sergeant Bakers.
Those big fuck off leather jacket.
So there's going to be some shit that you go, really? Fucking hell.
I come all the way here for this shit.
I've paid $1,000 for 5 days at bloody
Jigging World, Bluewater World, and I've caught nothing but Sergeant Baker and
Sergeant B's. So that's just part of it. So what do you reckon? What do you reckon of top water / jigging the arena? Yeah, it's the biggest arena. It's unbelievable. I probably will spend most of my time there. To be
so the next question for, I guess, Bay and Inshore World.
Yes, Bay and Inshore World.
Does it flow around and directly to connect? So you've got this big space of, say, Well, listen, it's realistic, this world. We want to be as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
So when you're in inshore world,
Yeah.
you've only got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16 metres because odd numbers don't exist.
Yeah.
So you've got these because then you can essentially, you could spend a day in the bay.
Day in the bay.
School of calamari, maybe some gars.
I was going to say, get a feed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
that's
day
right.
in the bay is catch and keep.
Yes. That's,
And when
Kill
you
and Grill
buy,
Bay. That's what
and
it's
when
called.
you buy the package for the accommodation, it comes with a chef.
Yes.
So
Take your catch back, and it's all your bread and butter species.
It's all your bread and butter. Yep.
Love that.
And then so that's pretty stock standard. We don't need to go into too much detail. That it's a day on the bay.
It's a day on the bay.
with all your favourite. It's the pantry of the theme park, if that makes sense.
Just for Kill and Grill Bay,
Yeah.
do you allow bait fishing?
Yes. Yep. I do. We do.
Right.
We supply the bait. It's fresh bait.
Yep.
Because we have giant bait tanks.
Well, we have to.
Because
We've got to.
what do you call it? Breed, grow. Like we actually have our own bait supplies, self-sufficient.
That's right. We don't have to rely on anyone.
We don't net.
We've got the.
We net our own
trap
pools. You know.
Yeah,
We don't take anything from the ocean because we've got a self-sufficient.
Yep.
You know.
It's a full ecosystem that's
It's
looking
a full
after itself.
ecosystem. Thank you, Adam. Let me take you to Flats World for a minute, if I could.
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Now, again, very much climate controlled. Because it's a certain kind of flats. Now, I just want you to go with me for a minute. When you walk into Flats World, you soon realise pretty quick what you're about to encounter because there's a flats boat, there's a guide on that little stool bit with a huge pole.
Love it.
And you go, okay, here we go. Bones
Bones
and
and permit.
and the odd golden trevally, which is not necessarily a desirable, but hey, good fun on the flats.
It goes hard as fuck and they look awesome and they grow pretty big.
Yeah. What do you reckon? And just picture again, and I know I keep referencing it, but it's the easiest one to reference, footy field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of footy fields. But
So if it's bones, permit and tuskies,
yeah, not bad. Yep.
again, do we allow fly fishers?
Yes, but they have
half an hour a day.
No.
It's a small window.
But again, you need to book the entire flats
Park.
region, not the entire park, the entire flats region for a minimum of 5 hours.
I don't reckon
It's not going to be cheap. I'm just letting you know, fly fishers. It's not going to be cheap.
If we were to open that up to fly fishers,
Yeah.
I reckon it could be the one part of the park where a lure fisher would never get a look in. I reckon if there was the flats area with bones, permit, and tuskies.
Yeah.
I reckon you could charge whatever you want. It's booked out year round and it's only fly fishers.
You know who'd book it out? You know who'd book it out more than anyone?
I think most penis.
No, he's the Kate Norman of Flats World. He
okay.
works for us.
He works for us. And when you walk in,
he's the dude on the boat with the big fuck off pole.
and every hour, just to let you know, how much time you've got left, you just hear,
I think most penis.
and you go, oh, okay, that's an hour done. So
One penis every hour.
all right, so Brooksy's on board.
So we got Lubin Fiver, Kate Norman, and Brooksy so far looking after the certain different sections of the park.
We haven't asked any of these people.
Mate, this is the best park ever.
Yeah. It's kind of, we just sort of trapped them and just thrown them into the park
This
and
is
they
what's
can't
happening.
escape.
Yeah, we pay well. It's all good.
Like I said, similarly, Flats World doesn't need too much detail or introduction. It's it is what it is. It's going to be, it's going to be booked out probably 12 months, 24 months in advance, and that's okay.
It could honestly be the most popular section of the whole park.
Could be. I'd love to hear what the community thinks about this so far. What does the community think the most popular section of the park is going to be so far? To round it. Oh, I mean, we could. I was thinking one big part of it that we haven't got to yet is the estuary world. Because this particular this is a whole system. This is a whole estuary system
It's
from
Malakuta.
yeah, from mouth to sort of back
Actually,
creeks and backwater.
it'd be awesome if it was like mini Bem. Entrance, lake, river.
And then what you're forgetting is it winds up into canals. And that's where, the Gold Coast canals. And that's where the accommodation is. Jackson shit are up there. Barra are up there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can come further down.
And that's a fair way up.
So what's in Estuary World?
All right, so let's start. I know this might sound backwards. Let's start at the canals because that's where the accommodation is.
Yes.
So you're staying on, and you can, hey, mate, if you want to have a flick at night, before you go for it.
Drop a pilly on your own private pontoon, fine.
If you want to cast net, because in the canals you can, not down further south in the system. If you pick up what I'm saying. So if you're up in the canal, if you want to chuck a cast net and grab some liveys, because there's a shitload of bait in that system, we release it there daily. Do it and just pop a livey hook through one of them and just see how you go at night. Threadies, you betcha.
Drop a couple of crab traps off the back of your pontoon.
You better believe it. There's muddies everywhere in our fucking world. Yep. So we're starting at the canals, jacks, barra,
threadies.
Big jacks too. And hey, there's a whole, and we have put extra pontoons into Skipcast under. We've put pontoons that are unnecessary. They don't lead to anything.
I love that.
Yeah.
There's schools of Big Eye Trevally, just those little ones cruising around, just making a nuisance of themselves. Yeah,
exactly. And we also, I should say too, especially with the saltwater sort of element, the GTs that we mentioned, and I don't know how we'll do this yet, but they are the only species that have access and rain to the whole park. Not the freshwater bit, but all the saltwater. So don't be surprised if you're in Estuary World on a pontoon, expecting a big hit from a big jack because that's what's up there, but then you get
25
completely
kilo
railed. Yeah. So we're allowing that. And as you make your way down, you sort of hit that zone, which is really a southeast Queensland all the way down to sort of Victoria zone, which is dusky flathead.
Duskies, brim everywhere.
But duskies
but brim aren't the draw card. They're just everywhere.
They're just,
you know what I mean?
Just
like
there.
they're brim. Yeah. If you want to catch them, you can, but no one really wants to catch them.
Not bad on a tough day.
That's right. If we fuck around with the weather and shit, and it's a bit
you can snag fish for brim. There's heaps of snags, so that could be fun. And 2 kilo, whatever. And then, but the dusky situation is really interesting because there is that, like I said, that southeast Queensland sort of environment, and it just blends into the southern state environment. Ultimately, same fish could be the same. We're talking, and there's going to be every size spectrum because they're breeding naturally in there.
Yeah, that's right. So, they're living. They're peaceful. They love it.
But are you a chance of a metre flatty? You bet your ass you are.
Of course you are.
You bet your ass you are.
Of course you are.
Metre, why stop there? We've had a record in the park so far of 1.10 meters. All right.
Well, there's something else we haven't touched on that needs to be cruising around Estuary World, which covers probably the same range as, say, the flathead that you can get from,
Hit me
you just
with
let
it.
them go. Oh, it's the Mulloway.
It's the Mulloway.
It's a Mulloway, and like with the theme that we've carried on with other parts, most of them, there's schools of soapy, soapy Mulloway, but there's 2.45 fish cruising.
Fuck yeah.
Like real
like
ones.
Proper ones. Absolutely.
Like proper. No one sees them that often.
No. There might only be...
But when they do...
Yeah. Because, again, this is a big estuary system, so we're not talking about a little bloody, just a little, run-of-the-mill, this is fun. It looks like an estuary. No, this is a system that you will spend... This is probably a 2-day.
You could book 3 days in the estuary.
You could easily, or you can book 3. You just go onto the website. You can book 3 days in the estuary.
Yeah, and you're right on the canals, so you know what I mean. Like it's a pretty good setup.
Yes.
Or you can book a couple of smaller
huts
down the entrance.
But they're good. Like they're luxury. Once you're inside,
maybe it's part of your three day package or your 4 day package.
Right.
You're up on the canals in the nice room for 3 days,
Yeah.
but you've got the option of booking as part of the package.
Shooting down the front.
One night down the front.
Yeah,
because
which you do.
like,
You do
one,
it.
one night down the front. That's not going to be as exciting as still your Jacks and potential
Nah, but
GTs
it's-
up in the canals, Barra. But there's some cool shit that you might want to look at.
But this is part of the experience, Adam. We want all of our guests to experience everything they can in their stay with us. And, the more I think about it, we open it up at sort of 3-night stays. There could be 3 weeks that you might need to spend.
Well, what do you reckon out of everything we've described? What do you
Yeah.
reckon would be the most popular section of the park?
I actually think, and this might be, I've got to go through, but I think the Barra, definitely. I think there's going to be a real
In freshwater world?
Barra and freshwater world.
Yeah.
I really think there's going to be, because I think the canals is going to be appealing to the families because it's warmer
Yep.
weather, because again, climate controlled. There's swimming pools in each of the, the accommodation.
Yeah.
On the
Swim up
waterfront.
bar.
Swim up bar.
Yep.
It's all on the river itself. They're going to be popular but from a fishing perspective, you'll struggle to get a spare slot in Flats World.
Oh, that's what I would have said too.
Yeah.
I think Flats World will be the most in demand.
Yeah, I think the jigging and top water world will be popular, but it's not for everyone. You're not going to get many beginners or
No.
no. But I mean, we encourage it because we want people to experience it.
Well, and I think when you
I think a
when you
day
book
on the
a
Bay
room-
world. I think a day on the Bay world will be popular because you can go and get a feed.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, great one for the family. Like
Perfect
for the kids.
family. Yeah.
I reckon if you book a stay at Jigging World, you walk into your room, and there's, on your little table, your little welcome basket,
Yeah.
couple of fruits, jigging
Yeah.
gloves.
Yes.
Like it's all, you know what I mean. Like you looked
That's
after.
not bad.
You looked after.
Well, it's like the huts on the trout stream. You walk in, you've got your waders because you've pre-booked your shoe size.
Yep.
You've got your waders, your hat, your I was going to say your vest, but it's not really a vest, is it? Well, look, vest optional.
Well, this
Tick
is the
that
thing
box.
though. Well, we're selling the experience. So even
Yeah.
if you don't need the vest, you get one.
You get one.
You know what I mean? Like it's part of
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
flanny.
And yeah, that's not bad. And obviously your your food and drinks, that's part of your package, so you can select all that as you go.
Yeah.
But that's with every world, but especially the accommodation, you get to really dial in and enjoy the seafood culinary experience that their chefs will provide.
Oh, and you'll be able to order stuff off the menu that you're not catching because
Now,
it's
I don't-
world class.
Oh yeah. I don't want to sort of veer away too much from what you said early on in the experience, and I want to make sure it's part of the whole park, and that is the getting underneath and seeing the world from a fisheye perspective. So
I've got it.
whether you're in Jigging World, where we have low sections where you can walk down and literally be looking underwater. It'll be dark because it's deep water, but that's fine. You can go and experience that. Whether you're in walking the trout stream, there's actually an option where you can walk effectively underground and see these streams from below and see how the trout are moving. And, like you said, potentially, old mate's up there casting a spinner and you're watching it and you're going, seeing how those trout are reacting.
That's cool.
Every world has an element where you can be underneath.
And
looking up.
throughout the whole park,
Mm.
full perspex monorail.
Yeah.
You imagine being up high and cruising over and going, "Fuck, Flats World's busy today."
Flats World's going off and spotting the fish. Going, there's one.
Yeah, it's right, mate. You're right. Like in this
Yeah.
full perspex.
But
Monorail.
soundproof, because if you're in the experiences like Flats World,
Oh
you
yeah,
don't want
you don't
outside
need,
noise.
You don't need people yelling at you.
No. Jigging in Popping World, whatever, you can get a bit of heckling. In fact, we'll
Yeah.
open it up in certain worlds.
Well, yeah, mate. There'll be microphones.
There'll be megaphones. So like
Fish are rolling
Trouts-
100, pussy.
yeah. Trout stream will be soundproof. We don't
Yep.
we want
No,
that
yeah.
to be tranquil.
That's right.
Flats World. Day on the Bay's opened up.
Yeah,
because
open
you're soaking
side
some
up.
bait. So as you go past there, you're like, "Here's the only bloody dirty baitos." Or you might, maybe that monorail just scoots in a bit lower. So if you need a couple of fresh beers, you can get them dropped off.
Drop a couple of 4Xs.
Actually, no. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. They on the Bay World. In fact, most worlds have personalised delivery services. So if you're halfway, if you're in the middle of the Barra impoundment and you go, fuck, I could do with a pack of chips. Could be as simple as that.
Yep.
Just everyone's got the same sort of, radio controlled communication devices, just like,
And it's
yep.
and it's droned out.
It's droned out.
There's already going to be
is.
enough people on the water.
Yeah.
They don't need a delivery boat.
No,
it's droned out.
Droned out. So anywhere you are, you could be in the middle. You could be with Kate in the middle of the pitch black bloody cod world, and you go, oh, I forgot. I need hand warmers. I'm really struggling here.
Would love a hot chocolate and some hand warmers.
No dramas coming right up. Zzz,
Done.
out comes the drone. Like Flats World, you might land your PB bone straight like early on. You go, fucking, let's go, let's crack one, boys. And you know what I mean. You go, well, we didn't bring beers, and you're like, yes, we
3
did.
drones come out with 3 cases of piss. Yeah.
You might be jigging and have jigged a hole in your gloves. I need a new set.
Oh,
of
I
gloves.
need fresh gloves.
Don't worry about it, mate. Just give us 2 secs.
We got you covered.
Yeah, and they're all
got you
branded. What's our thing?
Yep.
Okay? Final thing. What are we calling this bad boy?
Oh.
Is this the deep drop? Is this deep drop world? Everything's just green as fuck. Like it's just
Green and black.
yeah.
Like the sports fish, so the jigging guys, you get jigging gloves and those sleeves.
Yes, you do. Absolutely.
I don't know what they do, but they just
sun
look
sleeves.
sweet. But it's not a shirt; it's just the sleeve.
Just the sleeve.
Like
is that for
just
sun
the-
protection or is it for like the like bit of chafing?
I think it's just for wank factor.
Oh, okay. Well, and we allow
It's like when you see
It's fine.
it's like when you see the NBA players wearing pants. Like the
Yeah.
spandex
What are you
underneath
doing?
it. What do you, mate? If you need to keep warm playing a full game of ball,
what are you doing?
mate, your body's fucked.
What
like
are you
it's
doing?
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Can everyone just for a minute just sit back and just? That's a pretty epic place to go.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'd live there.
And,
it'd be
well,
out,
you
so
will.
I'll live there.
We will. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll have no choice. And I'll just say from the start, I don't know the prices off the top of my head, but I will say, and I will vow to not have silly pricing. It will be affordable.
No, it's you're supposed to be able to go.
Yes.
And there's one last thing we're missing that it's at every theme park.
Yeah.
It's a gift shop. And do you know what the gift shop is? It's just Bass Pro.
Yes, pretty much.
It's just a big fuck off tackle shop.
What it is a combination of everything you've experienced over your week-long stay or your fortnight or your month-long stay, whatever. Your stay and experience at the park, every bit of gear you've used is you can
available in the
purchase
gift
it.
shop.
Everything you've worn, the waiters, because you got to return most. No, fuck it. You get to keep all that shit, actually.
Well, yeah, it's yours.
Yeah,
it's part of the ticket.
Yeah, it's part of the ticket. So, but you have the option to go, you know what, remember those spinners we were using caught a couple of nice browns? There they are. You know what I mean? Like, remember that? How good was that popper? We smashed like 4 24-kilo GTs on it. Oh, that's them poppers. Oh, yeah, let's grab some on the way out.
This is awesome because it gives us a chance to tier the packages too. So if you book at Jigging World
yeah.
and you just book...
Oh, hang on. So
If
are
you-
you saying that you can just book individual worlds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
the
it's
joint's
not-
too big.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
if you book Jigging World, right, you can either have your basic 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. You walk in and you're greeted to a couple of taipans and some Socorros. Couple of Socorros.
Yeah,
for each
okay.
like one that you get a jigging combo as part of your thing. But if you buy the premium package,
Platinum.
where you've got the indoor spa, private pool,
Yeah,
and
gotcha.
and you're getting a Stella.
But
and
you know what? It's not a platinum because you know how everything's gold, silver, platinum, whatever. The premium is deep drop green.
It's just green.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
The green package.
tier 1 is the deep drop green
The
package.
The green package.
All right, so okay. Final question for you, and I've got a bit of an idea. If you were booking yourself a week, what are you thinking you'll do? Because I've got a bit of an idea. If you need some thinking time, because I was thinking about this as we were going along, as we were going through each stage. Because I mean, a week's tough. I could do more, but if I had a week, I reckon I'm only doing 1 day on jigging and top water world. Because I reckon it'd fuck you. You'd fuck yourself pretty.
Oh
quick.
yeah.
But it'd be epic. It's still a 12-hour day. Like it's not you're not just there for a few hours.
Well, you
know
don't
what
have to
I'm
drive. You don't. Yeah, you just cruise back to your accommodation, and it's a big park.
Rest
so
up, and that's why you book the spa room, because you need that to really relax your muscles.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking this too. There's an on-site like day spa and massage world.
Yeah.
You know, just if you've booked a 7-dayer and you just need a day, you can
Drop
go
in.
and you can go and do. You can take the family. There's cool
100%.
shit for them to do as well.
100%. So I reckon I'm doing a day in the jigging top water world. I reckon I'm probably not doing a day on the bay. I'll probably, it's a bit too common, a bit too local for me. I can do that here.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm doing a day on Flats World. I'm just tossing up whether it's a day or two.
I'm doing 2 days on the flats. Not a question.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. And then I reckon I'm doing a couple of days in Estuary World and really probably spending more time up in the up in the Jack
Canals.
territory. That's me personally. It's
I think
whatever you're into.
I think that's right for a 5-dayer. I think that's perfect.
That's good.
I think that would be the perfect package. 2 days in the flats, 2 days in Estuary World,
Yep.
and a day on jigging or top water world, whichever you want to book.
Yeah.
Or you might hit both. As in, like, you might do a few hours jigging, go back for a couple of tins and a rest.
Yeah.
And then come back out for top water evening.
And from a freshwater perspective, same deal, because I think it's a separate week. I don't think you bundle it all together. I think you need to be in the freshwater mindset. I'm doing a day on the trout stream. I reckon I'm doing 2 days on the barra impoundment.
Yep, 100%.
And I've changed my mind. As far as design goes, the midnight cod thing, it's not a controlled environment. It's just midnight, so it's actually open air, but it kicks off at 8 o'clock at night.
Awesome. So
you can do a day on the stream, and
yeah. So essentially, the climate of a nighttime is just whatever season we're in.
Yeah, correct.
I reckon that's good, because then there's some strategy on when you know what I mean, like when you try and go.
So I'm doing a day on the stream, finishing in the JPs. I'm doing 2 days on the barra impoundment. I'm doing a night on the cod, and I'm potentially doing 2 days on the bass, top water bass thing. You know what I mean? I mean, that might be 6 days. I might have, I don't know, but I'll stay an extra day, whatever.
That's actually a harder. I
feel like you could squeeze more in freshwater world.
I just reckon solely out of novelty being from the southern part of the country.
Yeah.
I'm probably not doing a day on the trout. I'll do a full day south of the falls, so that I'm all on JPs and sorts.
Well, if that's an option, I'm probably doing the same. I was more doing the trout. Don't get me wrong, I still
even if it's not an
enjoy it.
option. No, even if it's not an option, like that ticket grants you the whole area.
Oh, so you're just walking up.
I'm just focusing my access below the falls. That's just what I'm doing.
So
I'm
you're
just ignoring the top half.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm with you.
But it's only because I'm, I live around,
But again, there's not, yeah. And I'm hoping there's some big trout in there though. So I want to take.
Well, there is. Well, but this is what
Stonkers.
Again. It's about strategy. So you can go and fish the freshwater, and your average fish is £4.
Yeah.
But you can get a 10-pound fish in the streams. You can't get 10-pound JPs.
No.
So what do you want to do?
How big did jungle perch get?
No idea.
What's a big jungle perch? Don't know. Yeah.
Sooties go all right, but they're not going to be 10-pound, are they?
I actually don't know. This is where we need some input.
But there would be strategy there. You're like, oh, do I want to?
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, a day on like 4-pound trout.
Is it weird that
That's pretty fucking cool.
Is it weird that I'm genuinely getting stressed out and anxious trying to think about how I'll spread my days? Like
in a purely make believe part.
In a complete fictional world, I'm like, shit. Fuck, hang on, but if I do that.
Yeah.
Because it's equally like with Bluewater World, I'm just like, I don't think you should start on Jigging World.
No, I think that should...
Because that could fuck you for the rest of the week.
I think it's an absolute no-brainer. I think Jigging World is your last day.
Last day.
Regardless of where else in the park you've been for that 5 days, your last day is Jigging World.
And
It has to be, doesn't it?
Burn yourself out on the last day. Yeah, I think so.
Because also, if you hook that 80 kilo dog on, you know what I mean? If you get doggy styled first up,
yeah,
everything else is going to be a letdown for the rest of the trip.
Fingers crossed. But the other thing is if you sort of knock over a couple of fish early in that like proper big fish, because there's big kings in there, by the way.
Yeah,
up to 40. And they're in like 100 meters. So if you manage to land one of them or two of them or something, or one of those dogtooth, and it's halfway through that, you might just go, I'm done. Like I'm completely satisfied with that. I'm also exhausted. I've had an unbelievable week. I'm happy to call it right there.
And mate, imagine the potential of being able to do a week, and in that same week, just that 5-day period. So your 5-day stay, you're able to knock off an 80 kilo dog, a 25 kilo GT,
40 kilo
a meter
king.
barra, a meter cod,
Flatty.
a meter flathead, a meter 40 mulloway, and a 50 centimeter bonefish.
And a 20-pound snapper in the bay. Day on the bay. There's some big snapper in there.
Okay. So very quick, because we're a very long time into this.
Yeah.
What are the big fish? What are the big fish kickers in the bay?
Yeah.
There has to be something to draw you to the bay.
Snapper to 20 pound.
Yep.
There are
because it's your bread and butter thing, but you still.
Well,
is there 30 kilo gummies? But I feel as though no one, unless you're from Vic, no one gives a shit about a gummy shark.
Do we incorporate? Yeah, I mean, I know it's probably boring for a lot of people. Certainly not for South Australians and Tasmanians and Victorians. But there's King George whiting to 60 centimetres, 70 centimetres maybe. You know, like just ridiculously big.
It still just doesn't seem as exciting as the rest. Do you know what I think?
But it's a great place to take, like you mentioned earlier, take the kids, take the family.
Yeah.
Take your friends that aren't overly into fishing or, haven't done much. It's a great place to start. Hey, let's be honest, it's a good place for a few beers on the boat. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? It could be pretty cool if periodically for a couple of days a month, we just opened up the floodgates.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Well, it depends, because we can either open up Estuary World and all of a sudden there's mulloway in the bay.
In the bay. I was thinking about mulloway. Do we include mulloway in the bay?
Or you open up the other end and all of a sudden there's 6 20-kilo kings cruising around the bay.
Oh. Hey, we didn't mention and I want to say this because I'm in the midst of a good bite here at the moment, and I do love them, and you do too. In Estuary World, we've got a good population of big estuary perch.
EPs, yeah. Big. Yeah, but do you care about EPs if there's bass?
Well, no, but the bass aren't in Estuary World.
Oh, they're in freshwater.
They're in freshwater world. So, because we didn't mention in Estuary World, there is a fairly vast shallow weed section where those perches sit, and as that sun dips, they're just looking up, top water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
anyway.
Awesome,
but
actually.
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Day on the Bay's got a big.
Well, a day on the bay's your cheapest option.
Do we? Okay, just thinking. Do we? And obviously, we've got to think outside the box here because of the water temperatures. We haven't really included any sort of pelagics, and we haven't done Pelagic World yet because that's another.
Well, it's stage 2. It's stage 2.
It's a different podcast.
Stage 2.
I was thinking, do we just release a couple of big schools of queenfish in down the bay? So they're just there, and if you all of a sudden you go, fuck, there's some queenies, or is this? No, I think I don't know.
But if it's kill and grill, what's a cheeky pelagic that's good to eat? I mean, you can't just release a school of Spaniards. Because it's more offshore. It's more offshore world.
Dolphin fish. No, I think Pelagic World is something we'll get into in the next few weeks because it's built. Because by the way, structurally, it's from an infrastructure point of view, it's a completely different build. It's on the ocean,
and it needs to be vast because all those pelagics are high speed.
That's right.
They don't hide. They just know what I mean. They're up and about.
The southernmost part of the build is at Coffs Harbour, and the structure finishes somewhere up near Cairns. So it's a big. No, I don't know. I don't know. Fucking hell. I mean, let us know what you think of the deep drop fishing world. I mean, Disney World, what? You know what I mean?
It would be out of business instantly.
Yeah.
I think most penis.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly right.
I want to hear more from the community about it, and I'm looking forward to taking on Pelagic World because I think that's a whole thing in itself.
Yeah. Oh, listen. There's a big second stage, or maybe it's a completely different park in another part of the country.
It could be.
We can work on the finer details.
Yeah. Could you fly from world to world? Yeah. Anyway, we
Now it's like Jurassic Park.
that's what I'm thinking. Helicopters and shit. Yeah, anyway, my mind's going there already, but we got to go. All right, that is us for a week. Thank you very much. We will speak to y'all real soon. Thanks, Ads.
Peace.